Now, obviously, I've never been crucified, but you can kind of try and imagine what Jesus experienced in the pain of the cross and just that severe physical torture and just the ordeal that must have been, and how horrendous that must have been to have had nails driven through the part of your wrist that contains all of those nerves, and to be stabbed in the side, but also scourged beforehand, and had a crown of thorns plunged into the skin on your head, and all of that. But one thing I don't think we'll ever know or ever really be able to fathom is the drinking of the cup of God's wrath upon all of humanity for every sin that was ever committed, for the great rebellion of the human race. This is a mystery. This is something we will never understand the pain of. And I imagine something that even the disciples and other people that were martyred for the faith in horrendous ways. One of the disciples, I forget which, was flayed. I mean, he got his skin severed from his body, like he was skinned alive. Even that, as physically painful as that would be, he does not know how it feels to endure the cup of God's wrath upon all sin. That's an extra detail, that's an extra wrinkle that is, not only is it something that we can just never experience in Christ, but it's also something that is just unfathomably deeper and more painful for Christ, the Son, to have experienced. And the mind boggles with awe to consider what Christ endured, not just physically, but spiritually for our sakes.